Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh, and my name is Fatin Nazira Shazana binti Sharizan. Today I would like to presenting to you all about the topic is building strong foundation English language learning for young children. Before I begin, let me ask you a simple question. Do you still remember the very first English word you learned as a child? While me, maybe it was an apple, cat, and also butter. Or maybe just saying hello, hi. Actually, for your information, that small word was actually the beginning of your language journey. And today I will share with you why early English learning is so important. The benefit is give, the role of online classes, my own perspective as a future teacher, and how it supports emotional and personal growth for children. First of all, I would like to tell you about why early language learning matters. To start with, early childhood is a golden period for learning language. Research shows that young children absorb language faster compared to adults. When children are exposed to English at a young age, they don't just learn how to speak, they also improve their cognitive skills such as memory, creativity, and also problem solving. According to Robinson 2023, early language learning not only helps children communicate effectively but also boosts cognitive development. So this means learning English early is not only about speaking another language, but also can build a strong brain foundation that will help children in all areas of learning. Second, I would like to tell you about benefits of early English exposure. Now, let's look at some of the benefits of introducing English early. First of all, it encourages creativity and problem solving. It is because children who know more than one language tend to think in flexible ways and find creative solutions. Second, it builds cultural awareness and empathy. Through English, children can access stories, songs, and also ideas from around the world. This helps them understand different perspectives and respect diversity. Third, it supports long-term academic success. Many school subjects, reference, and even higher education use English as a medium. By mastering English early, children will find it easier to succeed later in their academic journey. So, from all the information, we can see the English language very important to us, especially for young children. And for this slide, I would like to present to you a role of online classes. Let me know, in today's digital world, online classes play a very big role. Like they are flexible and accessible, especially for families who may not have English classes nearby. Children can learn anytime and anywhere with English classes. Secondly, they provide interactive learning through games, songs, and activities. Children are more engaged and motivated. And also, lastly, online classes can be designed with an age-appropriate curriculum. This ensures that children are learning English in a fun and suitable way for their age. So, online class is very important to children. They can study anywhere and anytime. And also, for this presents, I would like to tell you about, from my perspective, English proficiency is not only important for students but also for teachers like me as a future teacher. From my perspective, A teacher must have strong language skills to guide students effectively. But beyond skills, I believe teachers must also have patience in early childhood education. It's because teaching English should not feel like forcing children to memorize. Instead, it should be filled with care, creativity, and fun. And also for me, English is just not a subject. It's tool for self-expression and future success. As teacher, we hold the key to open that door for our students. So, English also important to teacher, not only for student. It's only from my perspective. For this slide, I would like to tell you about English also can change our emotional and personal growth. Besides academic success, English learning also helps in emotional and personal growth. Because English can build self-esteem. When children successfully learn new words and communicate, they feel proud and confident. So it also encourages confident communication. This can reduce shyness and fear of speaking in public. Most importantly, it supports emotional resilience and social interaction. Children who can express themselves in English are better able to make friends, share their feelings, and solve conflict. So, learning English can build confidence in ourselves. So, I think learning English have a lot of benefit for young children. So, I think English for early childhood education is very important for them and for us also. I think that's all from me. But before I end, let me test you understanding with a simple question from my slides. Like we can see, I prepared two questions. Question 1. What personal quality does early English education help build according to my presentation? So I give you 5 seconds to answer this question. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes, it's correct. The answer is C. Confidence in communication. Maybe you ask me why not B, why not A, and why not D? Why C? Confidence in communication. In my perspective section, I mentioned that English proficiency is essential and that teachers should support children's development. This connects directly to building confidence in communication. When children learn to speak English from an early age, they become more comfortable expressing themselves, especially in a global context. It's not just about grammar. It's about helping them speak up, share ideas, and interact socially. And maybe you ask me, why not A? Please explain. Shyness? No, that's actually a challenge, not a benefit. The benefit is confident, can talk in front of people, public speaking. Yes, that's a benefit, not a shyness. Shyness is such a talent for us to speak English. And also, why not be expressive public speaking? Yeah, it's related to my presentation in my slide, but it's too specific and not mentioned directly like build confidence in ourselves. And also, why not D? Dependence on translation tools. That's a negative outcome, not a goal. So the goal is build confidence in ourselves. Okay, next we go to question 2. Okay, next, question 2. How does early English exposure affect a child's emotional development? And for this question, I also give you 5 seconds to answer. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes, the correct answer is A. It makes children more confident in expressing themselves. Okay, when we see my emotional and personal growth section, I mentioned that English learning helps with self-esteem, positive expression, and confident communication. When children are exposed to English early, they learn to express their feelings and ideas more clearly, which supports emotional resilience and social skills. And maybe also you ask me, why not B? Why not C and why not B? The answer B is dependence on translation tools. There's a negative effect, not emotional growth. Please see the answer clearly. And also, why not C? Makes children more shy? No, that's the opposite on what my slide say. And why not D? Makes children more confused? Confusion can happen, but with proper support, children grow emotionally, not get confused. So, English is make children more competitive. I think that's all for my question slide. And I think that's all for me. In conclusion, early English learning is not only about language. It is about preparing children for a future where communication, creativity, and confidence are essential. With the right exposure, the right teachers, and supportive parents, children can develop not only in academic skills but also emotional strengths. And me, as a future educator, I hope to inspire children to see English as a fun and powerful tool that opens doors to opportunities. I think that's all from me. Thank you for listening.